got some pretty strong evidence on her side, even though this happened so many years ago. We don't have the witnesses interviewed. We do now. We're going to get them interviewed, but we didn't have them. We didn't have them before. And so that's why I was asking him, really in good faith. We have evidence from your friends, college friends, that you were belligerent when you're drunk, that this is all newspaper reporting, of course, and quotes from them, that you had one of the friends said she would be surprised that he didn't have memory lapses. So I was saying, did you black out or partially black out? And I used partially because that hadn't been asked on Fox News. So I thought, well, maybe I can, ask that question. And so that's all I asked, I thought, in a respectful way. And he did what he had done with a few senators, but I think it was just more blatant. When he asked me, his answer was, well, I said, do you remember? And he says, no, have you blacked out? And I'm like, whoa, didn't prepare for that one. So that was actually, and you're, being a senator, that was maybe my second reaction was, wow. I had a little momentary part of a second thinking, is everyone in my state going to think I black out? And I decided, I am going to not engage in this because I believe in, to use the words of Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. So I thought I would just answer this and just say, I don't have a drinking problem. Could you answer the question? Right? I said that first, and then I said I don't have a drinking problem. And then, of course, there was a break, and he came back and he apologized, which I appreciated, and it went on from there. But I think part of this was part of this entire strategy that they engaged in when they were, instead of saying, okay, here were the facts in the morning, let's ask you some questions. Some of them, from some of my colleagues, will be aggressive. That's what the world is when you're on that side of the table. But we were very surprised by his demeanor and then how they acted as well, just trying to turn the tables and say this was just all political strategy, as opposed to this woman has come forward. She called the receptionist at the front desk of her congresswoman before he was even the nominee to warn them, thinking it would get to the right people, to warn them of this. So I made that point, is that to me, she doesn't seem to have a political bone in her body, and he does.